Hello everybody, how are y'all doing today? Hope you're doing good. My little animals are blocking a few things on my screen, but the title up here says, what grows, if you can see it, what grows and lives in trees. So that is what we're going to be talking about today. We've been talking about all kinds of things for trees, and today we're going to talk about what grows and lives in trees. So I've got some pictures to show you. You know what that is? A bird. An iguana, maybe. Some kind of big lizard. So what are those? Those are the butterfly, ladybug, here, the iguana, and the bird. Those all can live in a tree. That is their home. So today I want to encourage you, we talked about a little bit yesterday, to go outside and maybe do some bird watching and see what kind of birds you might see up in some trees. We were going to do that here, but you're not able to be here, so we're not going to be able to go out and look, but you can do that at home. So go out and do a little bit of bird watching. If you do that with your mom or dad or whoever your grown-up is, don't go out by yourself, and do a little bit of bird watching and see what the birds are doing in the trees. You may even see one or two of these. I don't know that they would have little eggs in them, but you may see some nests. We have a nest or two here, so we don't disturb their nest unless they're already gone. The nest I have were on the ground, and we were able to collect them. So you can go out and look. And birds and other animals, insects, they need things to grow just like trees do. And so they need a home. Birds and animals do, like we do. And so this is their home up in the tree. They feel a little more protected, and they're able to build a nest. Now, the iguanas, they may sleep up on a branch or somewhere up high to be protected from other animals, or they may have a home somewhere else. The ladybug, she hides on the little branches and in the flowers. And sometimes they live in the tree if they can find a hole to get in. They may live in the tree, and insects are the same. They may get in between the bark and the main part of the tree, and they live there. They find a little hole to live in. The butterflies, as we know, starts out as a caterpillar, which I have one up there on the screen. And so they get in a tree and they build their cocoon, and they hang from a part of a branch or a twig in the tree, and then they turn into a beautiful butterfly. Sometimes they get on bushes or grass. There's other animals that live in trees. I got one up there, hoot owl, monkeys. Well, we're not going to see a monkey. If we do, that would be very interesting. If we go to the zoo, we might see a monkey, but not around here. Another one that we see a lot of, can you think of, that lives in trees, and we see a whole bunch of those here in our area? They have 4 legs, little bushy tails. We see them running around, not on our playground usually, but sometimes right outside. They eat nuts. They store them in the trees. Yep. I know some of you guessed it, a squirrel. We see lots and lots of squirrels, and they store things in the tree. So the tree's not just their home. It's a place that they can store food. Sometimes too, nuts, berries, things like that they need. The birds have their little babies in their nest, and they take them food up in the tree. So it provides them shelter, which is a place to live, and they can be protected from the weather. Now, for birds, that might be a little more difficult, but a lot of times they try to put their nest in a very sturdy area so that even in a storm, it won't fall and can be protected. And the squirrels and the insects and things like that have the holes they can get in, and that protects them from the weather. So that was our talk for today. Not very long. I'm going to read a book to you about what grows in trees. So that'll be on a separate video, or I may even attach it to the end of this one, but I'll probably do it on a separate video, and we'll talk a little bit more about what grows and lives in trees.